Hey guys, here for another episode of Ask Fu, where you guys ask me questions on social media and I answer them in video form, and let's get going. This time I also asked you guys some questions on Snapchat, so it's really cool to implement that. I know I'm kind of late to the game, everyone's done it already, but it should be neat to kind of see your screenshots right here and for me to answer them. If you can be anywhere in the world right now, where would it be and why? I'd have to say I want to be anywhere where my friends are, so wherever they are, I guess, because I like being around my friends and I like being around good people. What was one of the best experiences in your life so far other than Internet Icon? Well, that's a tough question. I'd probably have to say working with RHPC for the past few months has been really amazing. What canceled TV show do you miss the most? I really miss the Animaniacs, and I also miss Batman the Animated Series. Those two were my favorite shows growing up. What's your favorite food? And if you come to Vancouver, BC again, can you please do a small meetup? Is that possible? Wow, I just kind of slurred my words there. I think my favorite go-to foods like I could always eat are chicken wings or pizza. And I know it's super unhealthy, but that's just kind of the way I am. And if I go up to Vancouver again, I will definitely do a meetup because I like meeting you guys and you just gotta let me know where to go. What was your first job? My first official job, actually like going and working for an employer other than like my parents or something, was working at KB Toys, and that was really awesome because I basically worked with two of my friends that got their jobs there, and then I got their jobs through them, and we just goofed around a lot. And next door was a cookie shop and we got free cookies from them. If you had to be in a horror movie, what horror movie and why? My favorite horror movie is Insidious because it's just smart and it's like really clever and it's like really subtle. It's not over the top. I like the ones where you have to really think and make you like think and have conversations with friends, because I have so many conversations about that movie. So probably Insidious. Which would you choose, a phone or a friend? I'd definitely choose a friend. I like the company of people more than my phone, although a lot of people will tell me that I'm always on my phone. Sorry guys, all my friends, that I do that too. I'm really trying hard not to do that. Have I been following the presidential candidate and the debates? Kind of. I know the Republican debates just happened a few days ago, and I know that was crazy, and it's just a crazy year. Any weird, creepy ghosts or paranormal experience you've had in general in the house you are now at with Will? No, I haven't had any weird paranormal activities here. However, I have had really scary things happen before in my life, where I do, like, you know, if you know sleep paralysis, where you just are awake but you can't move and then you feel a presence in the room. That's happened to me before, and that's always really scary. I don't think I've had that here yet, so I'm glad. How many languages do you speak, and can you make a sentence in each word of another language? Mainly English, and this is a sentence in English. I speak a little bit of Chinese. 你好吗？我是付的钱. And then I speak a little bit of Indonesian. Apa kabar? Aku mau kentut. Which means, yeah, you know what that means if you're Indonesian. And that's about all I speak, and I can't even really consider me being able to speak Indonesian. I can understand it, but not really speak it. In Chinese, I can kind of hold a conversation, so yeah. If you ever got the chance to be reincarnated, who will it be and why? I don't know, maybe somebody that was really impactful in the community, like somebody like Martin Luther King, who had really strong convictions and really made a difference for the world. Or somebody really talented, like my favorite guitarist, like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Hey, how do you manage stuff? I mean, don't you procrastinate? I am actually very bad at managing stuff, if you know me very well. I really struggle with procrastination, and I have a video about productivity right here that you can check out. But I just try to stay on top of it. I try to keep my mind in a good place, knowing that I'm a procrastinator, and knowing that I need to keep busy to keep going. I just try to like keep that in my head. Where is Jacob, and what do you like to do during your free time? Jacob and Esther are in San Diego doing their blog, where you can see right here. And during my free time, I like playing guitar, I like watching movies, I like going places, I like just like exploring stuff. It's hard for me to just sit around in one place. Can you make a haiku about the inanimate object on your right? I forgot what a haiku is, let me look it up. It's 575. I'm not wearing pants, but my pants are right there now. I like boxer. I don't know, I'm terrible at this. Have you ever looked at someone and felt that you're meant to be part of you and that actually came true? Yeah, I think a lot of the people we met through YouTube have been kind of like that. It's like, man, I really feel like we would connect, and we've had an opportunity to do that, and it's been amazing. So yeah, we're really lucky, and I'm really lucky to be able to have done that. What's a quote or saying that has stuck with you, and why? Lately, it's been kind of Casey Neistat's kind of philosophy of doing work, working hard, constantly work, and like, there's only so much time in the day, and there's so much time that you can waste, so just try to do something that impacts the world, right? Like, try to keep on making videos or finding your passion and doing that. So that's kind of like in my brain lately. If you were ever in an Oscar award, what would you say on stage when you receive it? I would say, thank you Jesus, thank you Mama, thank you Dada, thank you everyone who helped me get to where I am, and this is amazing and I want some ice cream now. Have you ever considered coming to the UK? We love you! I actually love the UK. We were there and we did a meetup there once a couple years ago and it was amazing and I'd love to go back. So if you guys can find me a reason to go back, then do it. Like if there's some reason where you can be like, hey, you guys should invite Josh out to come to UK. You should do it and perform and stuff. Let me know. How is it like working for HPC? It's crazy. It's always different. There's always something crazy going on and always something different going on, but there's gonna be a lot of changes for me personally, so we'll see how long that lasts, and I will keep you guys updated. If you could be any anime character, who would you be? And it appears you're doing this on math homework. I'd probably want to be someone like Goku, because Goku's powerful and he's super kind, and he can fly and teleport. That's pretty damn cool. How do you memorize a song that you want to learn? So if you know me and you've seen my videos, you know I'm terrible at memorizing songs. So that's actually a terrible question because I'm not good at memorizing songs. But usually I think when I try to memorize anything, it's just repetition, constantly listening to it, constantly saying it, and making sense of it in your head. So like reading lyrics, don't just read it to read it, just understand what the message of the song is. That'll help you like understand it better and memorize it better than just trying to like memorize it for the sake of memorizing it. A favorite song to listen to when you wake up. When I'm waking up, I like to listen to more upbeat music. So somebody like Delta Spirit or Bombay Bicycle Club, they're really good, just like upbeat, like let's go music. So those two bands. Where are you from? Example, Sean and Ryan are from Hawaii. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. So I went to school and I grew up there, and just a couple years ago I finally moved out of town. So yeah, if you guys have ever been there or you live there, you know how awesome it is and you should go visit. What's my favorite cereal brand? Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, or Frosted Flakes? What are my greatest strengths and weaknesses? I'd say my greatest strength is empathy. I feel like I have a lot of empathy and understanding of people, and trying to kind of understand their situation, and so that makes me kind of friendlier, and like I'm always thinking of other people. But my greatest weakness is probably my lack of confidence, and that makes it hard for me to do things. So I guess it kind of goes hand in hand. When you're always thinking of other people, you kind of put yourself down a little bit. So I really need to work on that and just find a healthy balance. What motivates me to do the things I do, example singing. Man, that's awesome. You're freaking with like deer and everything. That's cool. For me, what motivates me is because it is a way to share my heart and kind of just share who I am and to impact the world. So especially YouTube, it's a platform for me to kind of like share what's inside and hopefully make a positive influence on somebody. And it's always amazing. That's always the biggest thing. Whenever somebody comments that they've been encouraged or that they have been kind of like blessed by a song we've sang or like uplifted, it always makes me want to do more. This is a picture of myself. Do I like the new Snapchat effects? Honestly, I think they're kind of scary. They're kind of weird. Like this one and this one. They make you look really creepy, even though it's not just that creepy one. Alright guys, that's all the questions. Thank you so much for asking all those questions. I'm sorry if I couldn't get to yours. There's just so many, which is a great problem to have. And I'll try to do more of these next time and maybe have some different people involved and things like that. And yeah, let me know in the comments below. Answer any of these questions that was in this video. Any question you want, I want to see the answer to it. So just restate the question and answer it, and it'll be cool to see what you guys are all about as well.